Today, what did we talk? What is the topic? Okay, just stop it. Let's start. Stop it. Okay. Supreme reality is pure consciousness. Consciousness alone is the ultimate reality. But we see this consciousness and matter. The consciousness and matter, the physical world consists of matter, has two different qualities. The matter is jada, non-moving, whereas consciousness has the property of knowing, sentience. So how did the sentience, how the insentient came from the sentient, right? Are there two different materials? One is consciousness and insentient, jada. Consciousness, chetana, and jada. In the beginning there is consciousness, now also there is consciousness, and in the end also there is no consciousness only. The consciousness alone is the reality, and that consciousness is called Brahman. Okay. Now, how does this material universe appear? Material universe appears by the power of consciousness. The power of consciousness is called Maya. Okay. Using the power of consciousness, the supreme power of consciousness, Brahman, creates this universe. The closest example which I can give you is when you enter into a dream, you have a lot of dream objects, right? A tiger, an elephant, a forest, a building. Now all these are nothing but made up of something called stuff called mental stuff, mind. There's not really tiger is not there. There's not really elephant is not there. None are there. Everything is made up of the mental stuff, projection made up of mental stuff. Right? Otherwise, how can you fit an elephant into your head where you are dreaming? You can't. But in that mental space, the elephant appears. Similarly, in space of consciousness, the creation appears. The power of doing this is called Maya. Okay. The example is a spider and the web. The spider generates the web out of its body. For web, it doesn't bring some other material. Right? The web is created by the body of the spider. But web is different from the spider. Okay. Similarly, the universe is created by the consciousness. Even though it's created by the consciousness, it appears to be different. Right? And the power of creation of the universe by the consciousness is called Maya. Now, when the spider creates this web, the spider itself doesn't get trapped in the web. Right? The spider is master of the web. Similarly, when the consciousness, Brahman, projects this world, he doesn't get trapped. Consciousness never gets trapped in the world. Okay, there are a lot of beings created, number of beings created, lot of living beings, different types of living beings are created. Okay, they become subject of Maya. They see the world, but they can't see the consciousness. Okay. The power of Maya creates the world and the living beings, and these living beings who are in the world get trapped by the power of Maya, and that trapping by the power of Maya is called avidya, ignorance. Right? Living beings get trapped, but Paramatma, the supreme reality Brahman, will never get trapped. Just like spider will never get caught in its own web. the supreme reality Paramatma, Brahma, for the purpose of creation, for the purpose of maintenance of the universe, takes the lordship, the ownership of the creation, and he is called Ishvara. So for any creation, there are two things required, right? A matter, a object, and the creator. For example, somebody wants to make a pot. There's a pot maker required, and mud is required, right? So this pot is called material, and the person who does it is called efficient cause. Material cause and efficient cause. But for the creation of the world, only one material cause and efficient cause is there, and that's called consciousness. They are not two different things. The objects are not different from the consciousness. They are all appearance in consciousness.